So think about it this way. The New Testament books were written by different apostles at different times in different locations. And then these books were sent to churches and copied and passed on and on and on, right? And it spread. So we're coming back now to the telephone game analogy. So this is very important to remember. There was no central power controlling this, okay? It wasn't like there was one church somewhere and they were the ones writing the New Testament and sending them off to people. Like I said, the books were written at different times by different apostles in different locations, and then they were just copied and passed on and on and on. So essentially, it was like the ancient version of going viral. Okay, nobody was really in control of it, just people were spreading them out and sharing them and passing them on and on, okay? So this is just a simplified illustration. There's no way to know exactly how it played out. But the problem is when we talk about the telephone game is a single line of transmission. So if it's corrupted anywhere along there, then the rest of the transmission is corrupted. But the New Testament spread more like a family tree. Okay, so just picture a tree with all these branches spreading in the different directions. So that's more accurate to how the New Testament was passed on. So now, hypothetically, again, picture if this branch, the W branch, the Western branch, had a variant in it. So let's do worst case scenario that this scribe here, for some unscrupulous reason, decided to change something. And therefore, when other scribes copied it, they made the same variant. They made the same mistake into it. And then let's say, for some reason, these two earlier manuscripts got lost. What can we do if we come across the variant and we want to, check to see if it's loyal? What do? We just go look at earlier ones, right? Easy enough, right? Now let's do worst case scenario. Let's say all of these are lost. We don't have any textual evidence. We don't have the originals anymore. We have a variant over here that seems odd to us. Well, what do? We still have all of these other branches to compare it to. So again, this looks bad. And yes, it would be great to have the originals or the copies of the originals. But likely we don't even have the copies of the originals, but there's enough branches that we can compare them and see what is a variant and what's not.